a fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on this.
Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? We've got the visitors facing the home team, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Down low. Here's Garnett. And the layup is good off the glass. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think, that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Now here's Durant. Pass to Leonard. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's Westbrook. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Now into the lineup for the Nets. Number 34, Hakeem Olajuwon.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Westbrook. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
See, for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
He hits the second from the line. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Michael Malone and I spoke for a few minutes. Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
Johnson for three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. It's stolen by Johnson. Shoots from 12. Off the left rim and out. Westbrook with it. Screen by O'Neal. From deep, Jordan. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Garnett. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And here's Jordan. 4 on the clock. And here's Bryant outside. And he parries his first look.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Pass to Jordan. Davis a screen. From 18 feet away. Nice jump shot. Jordan's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Durant. It's good.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And New Jersey will go for a different look here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Bryant. And the layup falls. Bryant's got 5 points.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
George, right side. Yep, count it.
Came into the league when the mid-range was popular. Game shifted to 3, and PG said, I could do that too.
Pass to Mikan. Here's McGrady. Lets it fly from 18. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
New Jersey shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 5. In transition. Here's George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Paul George entering the league in 2010. I mean, he's been as good as any two-way wing in the league, cementing himself as an all-NBA level player.
And 1:01 left to play in the first. Pass to Mikan. Here's Bryant. And again, Long Beach no good. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And they're able to recover. Here's Barkley. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. 18 feet out. Yes, on the jumper. Bryant's got 7 points in the game.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Antetokounmpo, right side. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how Long Beach is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Now Long Beach with it. Here's Edwards. Pass to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Leonard looking over the floor. Over Edwards. And New Jersey misses again. And it's Edwards with the ball for Long Beach. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Right side O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Pass to Jordan. They shoot again. Rebounded by New Jersey.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Leonard on the wing. Now here's Johnson. And the bucket is good. Johnson's got 6.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from him. Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Here's Durant. Pass to Garnett. Now Durant. Second chance shot. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And KD sets up those crossovers as a big 7-footer. He handles the ball so well, and that's a great decision out of a pick and roll set.
Now here's Jordan. Over Leonard. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Stolen by Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires the 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Pass to Johnson. Outside Durant. Pulls up. That doesn't go either for Durant. Deflects the pass. And here comes the break. Outside Edwards. It's deflected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So for New Jersey. it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And so here's New Jersey. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Long Beach foul call. Kobe Bryant. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:55 left in the half. Here's Brown. The three is up. And New Jersey misses again.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Mikan. Here's McGrady. No points yet. The shot's good. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Brown. Curry looking it over. Releases. And New Jersey misses again. Now Long Beach with it. Bryant outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now it's a 3-point Long Beach lead. Outside Curry. Curry on the drive. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Bryant, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And that one's good. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
On the wing, Bryant. He's got 9. 4 on the clock. The layup off target.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Long Beach on top, up 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And here's Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Westbrook.
Love it. Russell Westbrook, full attack mode right now and taking no prisoners.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Bryant with the bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Brown in the high post. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. O'Neal pulls it in. Long Beach leading by 3. Here's Jordan. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Wembanyama. Drops in the 3. Wembanyama's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Jersey will go for a different look here. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now Westbrook. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Outside Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Right side Durant. And it's blocked by Davis.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
Russell. Walt Frazier.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. 2 on the clock. Durant's shot is off. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Long Beach. Durant with it. Russell covering. It's tipped. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
New Jersey trails by 6. Now here's Johnson. He's got 6. Pass to Garnett. Johnson with it. Clock at 6. Here's Garnett. From downtown. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Garnett's got 5 now.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Pass to Jordan. With the drive. Tipped. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards. And it's good. 2 points.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Back to Johnson. Outside Durant. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Long Beach.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Here's Jordan. Kept alive. And there it is for him. 12 points for him.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Screen by Durant. Nifty move. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Long Beach. Leading by 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And he drops the first. He makes 1 or 2 that time. New Jersey trails by 6. Pass to Bird. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Russell with the rebound. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Mikan. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Crosses over. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
That's fun to see the handles coming out there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, how do you stop a near 7-footer who's got some dribble skills like that?
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. George outside. Over Edwards. Misses off the left iron. Now Long Beach with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Offensive rebound. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Long Beach on top. They're up by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. New Jersey trails by 8. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the 3.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
George with a steal. To the wing, right side. Bird. Right wing. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Now here's Westbrook. Oh, sweet move. And he nails the jumper.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Bryant outside. Up and in on the layup.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Garnett. Over Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket counts.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Here's McGrady. Back to Bryant. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Pass to Bryant. Here's McGrady. From deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to Long Beach. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by Garnett. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Kicks it to George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Durant. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Westbrook outside. Bryant outside. Pass to Jordan. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Tipped away. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. New Jersey trails by 7. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Leonard. Pass to Garnett. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Court vision on display from Leonard, sharing the ball. Big part of this game.
Here's Westbrook. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. And so here's New Jersey. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Jordan. There's the three. Come on. Goes back up. And again, Long Beach's no good. Durant for 3. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Now here's Jordan. He's off on that one. Ooh, nice D from George.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Timeout called, New Jersey. They trail by 4. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
For 3, Durant. It falls. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within one. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution.
Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
The line for two. Jordan.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a three-point lead.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And so it's Long Beach winning this one.
Canadian goose. I know you lose him, how you get him, I won't take him. Yeah, I told him I make money, money don't make. Change my life or being me, so why would I fake? They try to take my flow, don't with no plagiarists. We could solve it if that's the problem. I was getting guala, I said problem. I was rocking babes when I see y'all rocking times. When you feel like this, no, you wouldn't even change your flaws. Took my time to get this shine, but I still skip the line. I realized the still on my mind. I guess the divine. And yeah, I could do this myself. That's dead or alive. And yeah, you can care about just yourself if you picking sides. Thinking that they gang, they not even squad. Yeah, I told them if you getting played, then you play the part. Really, I know I can't change my ways. You know who we are. Talking crazy, now he in the sky. Told him pick it. Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big underground methods. Top notch, get the moves, not the lizard. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get a swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Loyal with me, we ain't got a cow. Silly on silent, put the product in the loud. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a cut, then we gon' Baba got me looking proper every single time. Fresh pig getting. No, you ain't walking out what we on. And you know I got it poured for the ones who gone. R.I.P. is in your memory, we carry on. When I they will not mean out what I want. Pour my ashes in the river, y'all. That's how we knowin' that the flow about to carry on. See, immortality's a fallacy, I proven wrong. That's
Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball here on 2K Sports. And Long Beach has possession.
Get the perimeter. Watch the screen.
Westbrook taking his time here. Out to the wing. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by New Jersey. Here's Leonard. Oh, big finish! Oh, did you see that?
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Long Beach foul call. Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Garnett. Now here's Leonard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Bryant outside. He takes it in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Jordan. Over Leonard. Hits the front of the rim and out. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, VA.
Thanks for that, Allie.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Michael Jordan.
Count that one.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Long Beach has possession. They trail by 1. Pass to Bryant. Davis a screen. And then Bryant with the dunk. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Jordan picks him up. Here's Durant. Got a piece of it. And they recover it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
To the wing, right side. Tries it from 19. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
They've got numbers.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Pass to Jordan. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Now here's Jordan. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. That one is off. Leonard looking around. Lets it go from the wing. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Substitution.
1:16 left in the first quarter here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by New Jersey. Pass to McGrady. Second shot opportunity. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Ty Johnson. Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Long Beach. They trail by 1. Down low. Pass to Frazier. Gets stolen by Johnson. Picked his pocket. Gets stolen by Johnson. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Long Beach shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Now Long Beach with it. Here's Antetokounmpo. Still no points. Lets it go from 14.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
That's the end of the first quarter.
First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from New Jersey, what do you guys think?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
The three from Wembanyama. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's Mikan. And that one is stuffed right through.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, B.A., officiating.
Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Here's Curry. And the rebound goes to Long Beach. Here's the break. And then Russell with the dunk.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Left side, Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Mikan. Here's Frazier. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Barkley. And here's Curry for three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's McGrady. The shake. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Long Beach.
It's all about the offensive boards. I mean, they're just a statement about toughness, trying to demoralize your opponent by outworking them, out-hustling them.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Jordan. The 15-footer. That one's wide left.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
They set the pick. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kick out to Brown. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Back to Westbrook. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. Steps back and fires. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And they're able to recover. Out to Leonard. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
They think that's a shot they can give Hawaii. They are dead wrong. This guy worked methodically to build that three-point shooting.
They grabbed their own miss. And no good. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks.
Well, now we're speaking Kevin Garnett's language, one of the great mid-range shooting bigs in NBA history.
Pass to Westbrook. Here's O'Neal. And here's Jordan. Another shot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. Long Beach shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Jordan. 50 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. The kick to Durant. 4-3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Long Beach. Trail by 1. And finished off by Westbrook.
You can make the case Russell Westbrook elite in the history of the game at the point guard position. How about those hops?
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Long Beach on top, leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Shoots from the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
On the wing, Bryant. Releases from the wing and drills it. Give him 8 points now. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Tries the spin move. Garnett. Out to Leonard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Bryant outside. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And here's Jordan. He has 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Outside Johnson. Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, the length and intelligence of Kevin Garnett still making an impact at the rim.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Bryant outside. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And here's New Jersey. They lead by 1. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that'll be their 2nd of 4 total games at home. Here's Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second team.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And Johnson drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's McGrady. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. In transition. Here's Garnett.
We're talking about a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Huge hands, creates lots of turnovers.
Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, B.A., he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks. Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
It's Johnson with a drive. Here's the three. And it's Bird missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Second personal foul.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Can't get it to fall. And so here's New Jersey. 2-point game. And here's Brown for three. Here's Wembanyama. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And Long Beach making a change here.
Bill Russell.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Antetokounmpo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Stolen by Russell. To the inside. Rebounded by New Jersey. Here's Barkley. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 2 points. That one goes.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pulls it from 20. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, a true do-anything star. You know, Giannis's scoring ability sometimes is a little underappreciated.
And the shot goes in. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Edwards. Edwards on the move. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Outside Wembanyama. Here's Johnson with the drive.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Now Edwards. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside, Brown. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Edwards. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Edwards got 8 here in this quarter. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Long Beach.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Long Beach on top, up by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's McGrady. Bryant outside. Charity stripe shot. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Burgess Alexander from outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Leonard on the wing. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Jordan. He hangs. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Shot's good by Olajuwon.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
They need this. Here's McGrady. Missed inside. New Jersey leading by 5. Here's Durant. Off target from the wing. Pass to Jordan. Looking to get it going. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
From behind the arc. And New Jersey, another 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Jersey.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And Long Beach making a change here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone was going over with his team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Allie, thank you. Right side, Durant. Shoots over Bryant. And Durant gets it to go. And it's a 10-point New Jersey lead.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch. I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Personal foul. First team foul.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Leonard outside. Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now Long Beach with it. Trailing by 8. Driving in. And then Bryant with the dunk.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Pass to Garnett. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Number 0, Russell Westbrook. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
Westbrook demands the basketball and says, I got you, fellas. The big-time delivery.
Deflected! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Durant. And the shot's good. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Westbrook drives. The layup off target. New Jersey leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. O'Neal covers. Durant for 3. And the rebound goes to Long Beach.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
Screen by Durant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
The quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shai is on time.
And Westbrook slams it home.
Wow. You know the ball is going in when Russell Westbrook steps into these moments. Just so adept at hitting big shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Westbrook outside. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
How about that? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, big-time defender, and sends that one back.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And Long Beach making a change here. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Garnett.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
4th team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Bryant. There's the drive. Money.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. Now a timeout call by Long Beach. They're down by 5. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
From deep, Jordan. Oh, he drained it from downtown. And so here's New Jersey. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
And that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so it's New Jersey with the double.
Wrong, I'm in the VIP 100 strong. Hustlers yelling from the bleachers, put me on. I ran it up, ain't take me long. My life a story out of Psalms, and I can put that on my mother first. Born in my city, I'm King Kong, Kim Jong-un. To me, you like this small. Say, I probably meant with a cause. I'm in a 5-star hotel suite with a Swiss, then I'm gone. Pinky ring of a dawn, bad boy like I'm Sean. I'm like Golden Eye Bond. That's 25 inch beam scoping out harm. Gon' hide from us with polka dot song. You is drawn. You probably heard when I brought a Rollie, AP in the Cardiac that I watch. I've been back home 50 times since all the rumors. I'm chillin'. These with me keep asking me what we doing. I'm bored. Hey yo, hey yo, hit boy, we gonna get goggles. We spraying it. We going to Ilios. Tell them open the back room up for us. Let's go. And I'm Braun. After the chip, I told my folks back home, so long. I moved my family and my to a place where it's warm. I'm back in championship condition. I can't resist all this winning. It's like me and success built a bond.
I'm a baller. Get my car, you look up, you see stars. I'm a baller. People start running when they see us from afar. I'm a baller. Jumped off the bench and I turned into a star. I'm a baller. Anywhere I go in my gang, they know who we are. I'm a baller. Solitary stones, my ring ain't got no flaws. I'm a baller. Keep my mouth closed, I ain't repeating what I saw. I'm a baller. I keep me a gangster that's cool with the dogs. I'm a baller. Soon as I hop off a jet, I'ma hop in. Walk around too much money on me, I don't need a clip. But I'm walking with so much jewelry, y'all gotta keep me a ball. I don't gotta use my tongue when I just be playing dumb, but really I'm smart than a. Really the way I be ballin', I should be sponsored by Spalding. I just be coaching my team like I'm really running the offense. There ain't no contest when I dunk, it's a 10 out of 10. Thank God we ain't kicking doors no more, we already in. I'm a baller. Get my car, you look up, you see stars. I'm a baller. People start running when they see us from afar. I'm a baller.